Hello, Thrivers. I am filming from Martinique, and it's so beautiful here. Not only is this mommy daddy time, or what we like to call it, my husband and I, but it's just a lonely time for us to just get away, have a break from kids, from work, from the everyday, and just reconnect with one another. We wanted to take some time every year to schedule somewhere new, somewhere different than we haven't been before, and explore and have fun together. So we chose Martinique. It is a French owned Caribbean island, so everyone here speaks French or Creole. And it was also important for me to come here, not only because a lot of people don't know about it in the States, but also because my great-great-grandmother is from Martinique. And so I've written a couple of pieces during Black History Month, during Juneteenth, just trying to get a better understanding of where my family is from. As African Americans, we hear the stories over and over again of enslavement. I don't like to say our family were slaves because we weren't born that way. We were captured, thrown on a boat, and shipped off to different places in the world, especially the Caribbean, because sugar was king. There was so much trade when it came to rum. So many countries loved their rum, especially England, Spain, France. And so that was a big industry here, the sugarcane industry, fruits, bananas, rice, all that in the Caribbean. And so I just thought that was my history. I did have a few records, like a baptism confirmation card, also some pictures from the 1800s from Martinique, especially from the river pilot. Now I'm saying it in English. I guess it's Riviera Pilot in Paris in Martinique. And so my main thought was to go to the National Archives with these documents in hand to try to do my own research. But again, man makes plans, God laughs. I looked online and found a museum in River Pilot, right where my great-great-grandmother is from. I reached out to the hotel to see if they can get us a taxi there. They did one better, and they got a driver that was going to give us a tour of River Pilot, not only from where my great-great-grandmother is from, but actually go to the homes to look for the surname Aliku. That is the surname of my great-great-grandmother. So in talking to our driver, Maurice, he informed me the name Aliku is not a European French name. Aliku is an African name. So many times people that were enslaved, they get their name taken away from them, and they're basically a number, your cargo on a ship with an inventory, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. When you arrive, then you're given the last name of your slave owner, whatever name they give you. If you ever seen the movie docuseries Roots. But our driver said no, Aliku is an African name. So my ancestors weren't here, didn't come here as slaves, but came here for work, which is totally different. We're talking about contracted out work. We're not talking about with fair wages. We're not talking about coming here as slaves. My mind is blown. I don't think I've fully processed yet, because we've all heard the stories of, our forefathers were slaves of some colonized nation. But to hear that that name, Aliku, is not a European name, but an African name, mainly from the west coast of Africa. In Martinique, they call anyone who's directly from Africa, the western region, central region, they call it the Congo. However, there is the Republic of Congo, there is Sierra Leone, there is the Ivory Coast. There's so many countries on the western side of Africa that do speak French. So the baptism confirmation card that I got from my great-grandmother, she was confirmed maybe 50 years after slavery, so she wasn't born into slavery. She was confirmed way after way after slavery. So I knew that about her. But to know my roots is a different story. So I did submit my DNA to 23andMe, and I am 90% West African. Half of that is from Nigeria, and then the other half is from Sierra Leone. There's the Congolese. There is, I can't forget all the countries right now, but I do have a strong presence there in West Africa. So today, I got to meet two members of the Aliku family. Unfortunately, their father died. He would be the one to have more information about, possibly about my family. So I met his daughter today. Her son is coming tomorrow from vacation. However, we leave tomorrow, but we shared our information. We took pictures, which is so cool. So we're going to keep in touch. There's also relatives in France. And Martinique, a lot of the younger people go to France to not only study, but to live for more opportunity. Sometimes young people could think the island life every day is a boring life, but to me, at my age, this is the life I would love to live every single day. So we've also going to share our information with our family in France as well. But this has been an eye-opening experience. This has been amazing. I don't think my heart has fully processed it yet. Usually when I'm so over-emotional, I'm busting out in tears. I haven't broke out in tears yet, but I'm thankful for everything this island has taught me, not only about my family and culture, but also the spirits of the people here, whether they're of African descent, whether they are of French descent, because we were on a sailing excursion with a group of people from France. We're only the people, there's one lady there that was half Creole, and my husband and I were the only people of color, but we learned so much from them as well, from the culture. And I just wish that everyone had this opportunity to travel abroad, to open up their heart and their mind to culture, to a different language. I definitely got to pick up some more French now, other than bonjour and bonsoir. But the people are really kind here. It's been amazing, and I'll be definitely making repeat trips here, and possibly, God willing, and God led and directed, a book. Whether it's about the history of my family, whether it's a novel, but my heart is leading me here. So this has been Coach Carla. Invest in your passport. Challenge yourself to go somewhere where you don't know the language and open your heart to so much more. There's so much more waiting for you outside of where you are right now. Take care, everyone. Bye.